The Brothers of Liberty, here to remind you what true freedom is. Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton here. Once again, we'll be talking about New York City, the city that doesn't want to stay out of the limelight because of the tyrannical mandates they have and restrictions against the Constitution of this United States. And after doing a little bit of research, it's not only restrictions and mandates against the United States Constitution, but mandates against their own state constitution. A lot of people forget that each state has their own constitution as well. At least majority of them. I don't know if all 50 states have, but I know majority do have. Because I have seen where some state constitutions wasn't implemented till years later after they became states. But New York State Constitution was been around for a while and had been amended a few times. But let's go ahead and take a look at lovely things that New York is doing right now. Everybody knows that a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, they arrested a 9-year-old girl because of she either wasn't vaccinated or didn't have proof of a vaccine. Despite the fact that they don't know what the long-term effects is on children, but they want to use our children as guinea pigs and us as guinea pigs. And if YouTube tries to fact check me, remember to fact check that Pfizer and the CDC both said that clinical trials are not finished until July of 2023. We're in 2022, so yes, it's still in the testing phase, whether it's approved or not approved. So they can't use that logic on that. But let's see about the New York. They arresting a whole bunch of people protesting at restaurants or not really protesting going in to eat something, but they refuse because they don't have vaccine cards. Now, some restaurants didn't call the cops, some did. Um, and the NYPD, who are supposed to hold up the not only their oath to the city and serve and protect and uphold the Constitution, is blatantly saying, nope, we're going to do our jobs. Well, just remember, the Gestapo and the SS officers were doing their jobs too in Germany. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Um, Now, there's been crimes where women getting pushed uh, in front of a subway, a baby getting shot up, but they rather go on these calls instead of protecting the people and now arresting people who are not vaccinated. Gotta love it, right? Your papers, please. Well, let's see what New York has been doing because they know everybody knows they've been doing mandates and stuff. But let's see what the government officials in New York have been ignoring. Um, let's see here. Bill de Blasio was misusing NYPD resources when he was running for president in 2020. No charges though. De Blasio violated fundraising rules, and despite the fact that he violated them in clear violation, no charges or anything like that. Um, Andrew Cuomo, not criminally charged by Winchester County. No charges on Cuomo and nursing home death by Manhattan DA. Closes the investigation. And a New York judge dismisses the sole criminal charge after sexual misconduct allegation against the governor. So people who are misusing funds, um, doing illegal things, are getting, or they're not getting charged or arrested or nothing, but people who want to eat just because they don't have a vaccine card is being arrested. Gotta love New York and New York City, right? And here goes two amendments in their constitution of why I'm saying what they're doing is illegal also on the state level. Bill of Rights, Article 1, Section 3. The free exercise and enjoyment of religious and worship without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed in this state to all humankind, and no person shall be rendered incompetent to be a witness on account of his or her opinion on matter of religious belief, but the liberty of conscience hereby secure shall not be so construed as to exercise acts of licentiousness, I'm sorry, mispronouncing the word, or justify practices inconsistent with the peace or satisfy the state. So they said they will not be rendered incompetent. But if they don't get the vaccine because of religious reasons, um, you're saying they are incompetent. Which leads me to the Second Amendment because they're like, well, the state isn't supposed to infringe on religion. Businesses and stuff are able to make their own choice. Article 1, Section 11. No person shall be denied the equal protection of the laws of this state or any subdivision thereof. No person shall, because of race, color, creed, or religion, be subjected to any discrimination in his or her civil rights and by any other person or by any firm, corporation, or institution, or by the state or any agency or subdivision of the state. That just said that you're not supposed to discriminate against anybody. And that is part of the state constitution of New York. And that includes businesses as well as the state government. But hey, I'm pretty sure that New York would just turn a blind eye like they're doing the Cuomo and the Blasio and still arrest little kids who don't have a vaccine card. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's your opinion on it? Like, share, subscribe. If you have any topics you want us to discuss, Brothers of Liberty 76 at gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. And once again, this is the older brother of Liberty reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be.